just a bit more of a fun one here. So what's the strangest clause that you can remember seeing in a player's contract at any particular point?
Well, as you guys will probably know, I've always got to be a little bit careful about breaching confidentiality, because otherwise I'll probably get sacked and no one would ever want to employ me again. But in Done Deal, there's loads of quite cool examples of reports that were in playing contracts. One of the best that I saw and I still like to this date was Stefan Schwarz's contract, which included a clause which effectively said that he wasn't allowed to go into space. And apparently that was because an eagle-eyed club secretary previously had read that one day he would like to go into space. So they tried to future-proof his employment contract to ensure that at least he didn't go into space during the time that he was a Sunderland player. And there was another great clause, but with a player called Neil Ruddock that might be before your guys' time, but he
Razor
was
Ruddock, yeah.
Razor Ruddock, indeed. So he, when he was playing for Crystal Palace towards the end of his career, I think it's probably fair to say at different times of his career, he probably went through different levels of weight gain and loss. Played very well, had a very good left foot, played well for Liverpool, scored some important goals. But apparently they included a weight clause in his deal, which effectively stated that if he went above a certain weight, that part of his wages would potentially be deducted. Now, it was quite ironic in the end that apparently he couldn't end up making his debut because they couldn't find a pair of shorts big enough for him to actually wear. So, I don't know whether that's an urban myth or not, but I certainly like the story, if nothing else.